Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick of cards. Today we're tapping into your next lover, okay? We are going to see everything about your next lover, who it is, what kind of relationship is going to be, or their love offer, everything that'll kind of happen. We're tapping into that today. So my Etsy shop, it is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings as well. For group one, we have the Citrine Crystal Point, and we will be using the Arcanum Tarot. For group two, we have the Sunstone Crystal Point, and we'll be using Alice in Luna's Tarot. For group three, we have the Appetite Crystal Point, and we will be using the Dark Mansion Tarot. And for group four, we have the Howlite Crystal Point, and we'll be using the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. So go ahead and pause the video, if you need more time with the piles, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group one with the Citrine Crystal Point and the Arcanum Tarot, this is your reading. Oh, we got the Four of Wands and the Empress as I cut the deck. Hold on, let me pick this back up so y'all can see. The Empress and the Four of Wands. This is fabulous energy to start off with. Empress, that's you really in your zone. You really focused on what it is that you want. The Empress is also very, very fertile. So listen, we're tapping into your next lover. So if you're not trying to end up with a 18-year commitment, you better be careful. But we have the Four of Wands, which is typically more long-term commitment and marriage energy. So let's see what we get for you. That's definitely a good omen to start with. Spirit, for group one with the Citrine, please show us for group one their next lover. So right away, we have solar plexus-based connection. So solar plexus is such an amazing type of connection to have. When your connection with another person is based on the solar plexus, that's the soul. That's also the self on a more surface level. So that means who you are in this 3D world, you're compatible with this person. That's something that happens so much nowadays. It's you have the love for someone, but you're not compatible. You live two different lifestyles. This person wants to live in the city. This person is a hustler. This person is more into a soft living kind of life, or unemployed. I don't know what be going on today. And it's so hard, to connect with people. So solar plexus, the fact that your connection group one is based in the solar plexus, that lets us know that you are going to match. So in terms of your worldly desires, how you see yourself, how you want to live your life, you match. And then on a deeper level, the solar plexus, is the soul, many lifetimes where you've been. It can indicate past life lovers, but it essentially kind of means that your souls are at similar points of development, which is also really good because that means you don't have to have that teacher-student dynamic where you have to kind of catch them up to speed, where you kind of have to do all the work to kind of get them on your level. So good energy to start. Nice. We got the root chakra-based connection card that came up for you as well. So this is unexpected. I can definitely see that. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense as to why. We got friends to lovers. For some of you, this connection is starting off slow. For some of you, this connection is starting off as friendship. For some of you, you've kind of already been feeling the vibes, kind of rise with a friend that you're okay, I never really looked at you in a romantic kind of sense, but you're starting to pick up that energy. I'm even tapping into someone who's observing one of their friends online. So I would assume maybe you don't see them very often, or they've moved since you connected with them originally. So now it's an energy where it's I'm picking up on someone who's watching one of their friends online. They're still connected with them on social media. But yeah, friends to lovers is just kind of like more of a slow build type of energy, really getting to know each other. And then we have the root chakra based connection card here. So that doesn't at all surprise me, because if you have a root chakra based connection, that means that you're building a solid foundation first. So you guys, it's like, okay, solar plexus, we connect on a solar plexus level. So we get each other, we make sense, we're compatible. And then you guys kind of go straight into foundation building. So your next lover, it's giving long term, not gonna lie. And I do feel like your life is going to change as a result of you getting in a relationship with this person. Maybe not directly from this person, but you getting in this relationship itself is going to symbolize an era in your life, a new era. We have the quantum leap card here. So it's like there's going to be a huge shift that happens as a result of this relationship. I'm getting strong Uranian energy. You may have Uranus, transiting, your houses, or I don't know, Uranus activating your 7th house, your 5th house, even your 4th house. The 5th house is the house of kids, desires. So we did get the Empress in the beginning of the reading, I'm telling you. 7th house is the house of relationships, partnerships, contracts, and the 4th house is, the house of like the home, stability, structure, family, etc. So those are different placements you can look out for transits. I would say Uranus or Jupiter on any of those. Maybe even Pluto, being that Pluto is the planet of beginning and endings. That would also be synonymous with this new era I'm feeling for you. We have a lateral move and receiving a lot of attention. I'm very curious as to how this is playing out, because for the most part, when I get receiving a lot of attention, that just automatically tells me, okay, you got a lot of people in your energy right now. Maybe you've had a glow up, there's a lot of people interested. But for you, especially with lateral move and quantum leap coming out, some of you guys may be stepping into a relationship with someone who has some sort of fame and notoriety, or someone who's like in good public standing, someone who a lot of people know, respect. This could be someone in government. This could be an entertainer, someone who's famous, someone who has a lot of money, someone who's even really smart and like a scientist. Spirit is showing me like a TED Talk type setting. So perhaps this is someone who's like really smart, someone who's a scientist, someone who's a teacher to some degree. Spirit, their next lover. What else can you tell us about them? This lateral move, though, it's like, yeah, it's an end of an era, and I feel like it's long awaited. I feel like this would definitely be like a desired end to an era, something you would really want. Like finally moving into a new space. So if it seems like things have been kind of winding down for you, oh my God, I was just saying this person may be a scientist, and we literally have the mad scientist card here. It says, yeah, hold on. We'll go one by one. Dang it, and now I forgot what I was saying. I'm getting so many downloads for you guys. 1st house energy as well. You may have something transiting your 1st house. Okay, this is interesting. We have take 2, and then we have mad scientist. Mad scientist says, dating the same type of person and expecting different results, testing something new. So that goes hand in hand with this lateral move and quantum leap. It's like this person is very different than anyone you've dated. So if you've never dated anyone with any sort of fame, notoriety, anyone who's not in the public eye, that's going to change very quickly, very soon here. Or if you've been someone who's just like, it even feels like you guys are in 2 different worlds. Like for this person, I get a very smart kind of sciencey vibe, or like they have a lot of knowledge about a specific topic. If you've never dated like a doctor or someone with a doctorate, someone who's very nerdy and someone who's very intellectual, if you've always kind of dated people from a heart space and you haven't kind of been exposed to like these kind of environments, I feel like that's definitely a part of this. We have be your first priority. It says, don't settle. Your needs aren't being met. Self-care and date yourself. So I definitely see Spirit kind of pushing you into this new environment. Oh, that's what I was saying before. If you feel like everything's kind of winding down, like if you feel like I feel like this sense of desolate, like type of energy, like there's emptiness, empty space, nothing here. It doesn't feel negative in the sense where it's like everything's kind of like hitting the fan in your life and everything is like literally going bad. But it does feel like it just kind of feels like this energy of things winding down and there isn't very much kind of happening, and you know, it's just kind of like really slow and stagnant. So if you've been feeling that, that's definitely spirit kind of clearing space for the new person entering your life. I'm gonna have to clarify what this is about, okay? Because we have take two and Rosie. Rosie says flirting, compliments, and joking. So that one's fine. But take two, ex coming back, second chance, and ghosts of the past. Well, wouldn't surprise me. You are receiving a lot of attention at this time. So some of the attention that you may be receiving right at this time may be from an ex. And it's like people can see and feel that you're moving on, moving up, moving into a new space. And not everyone is completely happy for you or happy about that. Some people want to get in on that. They want to be a part of your story. They don't want you to abandon them. Your next lover is a solar plexus base connection, root chakra base connection, someone you really resonate with, but someone who's in a different space, a different life it feels than you. So I would definitely say if spirit has been calling you to go to new spaces and to try new things or to move, to make some sort of bigger change, definitely honor that, because that is for a reason. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. So spirit, what is the nature of this connection? What kind of connection is this? Or what is the love offer here? We got one that flipped over. We have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, so it looks like there's a strong energy of you manifesting. Eight of Pentacles. It kind of feels like this is something you've been working towards for a long time. So I feel like you know exactly what's coming in because you've manifested it. A lot of you who chose group one may have been manifesting like a specific person at this time, because Queen of Swords is like the energy of someone really calling the shots, communicating what it is that they want, divine director energy, you know, directing the show. This is what I'm doing. This is the direction I'm going in. It doesn't feel like you're just kind of like up to fate. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. So you're in this position where you've put some respect on your name. Your angels have put some respect on your name. Yeah, and the Magician, does it get any clearer than that? You've said, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. You have a lot of self-love. Seven of Wands, you may be getting out of like a 1 to 3 year stretch, maybe even longer for some of you. And you really had to like kind of claw your way out of your old life, some old connections, karmic situations. It feels like it may have really hit the fan in the last year or so for a lot of you with that Seven of Wands. And it's like, no, at this point, I'm not just kind of open to anything. Yeah, universe, send me another lesson potentially. It's like, no, I know exactly what I want and I'm manifesting exactly that. So you're definitely showing up as being in your power, knowing what you want and kind of calling the shots at this time. So what you're manifesting is Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, a connection that really resonates, a connection where someone respects you, understands you. They add value to their life, to your life mostly. 10 of Cups is long term too. So I feel like you're at least going to be with this person for a few years. Not everyone's going to marry this person. That just isn't realistic, but definitely long-term relationship energy from your next lover. And we have the Magician card here. So like I said, a lot of you are actually manifesting this and you know exactly who we're talking about, because a lot of you are calling the shots and you have called this energy into your life specifically with a lot of intention. Yep, the Empress came up. We had that in the very beginning of the reading when we cut the deck. And she's coming all the way out of the deck. She's like, I know who I am. Very fertile, very magnetic energy. Very much so in control of yourself, your life. It feels good. It feels like you're in a very empowering place and you're very powerful at this time. Wow, we got the Chariot and the Sun. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to see what's up with these Knights. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is definitely talking about the friends to lovers, because the thing about like traditional relationships is in the beginning, you kind of compartmentalize them. This is my future this is my future that, or this is what we're doing here. Like you kind of just go into, okay, we're going towards whatever type of connection we're building. But with you guys really building a solid foundation with that root chakra based connection and the solar plexus chakra based connection, it feels like you guys are just doing things differently. Honestly, this looks like you're not letting this person invest in you right away. So I don't know what's up with that, but to keep it a stack, that's exactly what this energy looks like. So perhaps some of you have like a block in terms of wealth or money, like you don't want to seem like the rest, especially if this is someone with fame or notoriety. So you're not letting them kind of like buy things for you or support you like financially right away. But Knight of Cups in reverse is like, man, you're not even letting them like date you. So I don't know, people may have to have a few conversations with you before they can even get your number because it's kind of looking like in the beginning, you're really like, nope, stop. So I don't know, maybe you're, in the midst of a project, maybe you're focused on something else in your life at this time. So you're not jumping right into, you know, this person. But there's definitely some sort of block there, so I'll clarify that in a second. But we have the Chariot card, we have the Sun card. The Sun card is like being taken care of by your partner, being taken care of by the universe, things working out for you, being a child again. Your inner child is able to play, so I definitely feel like there is some sort of financial benefit that comes with this connection because it's just like there is so much benefit here. With the Sun card, like you're receiving so much. So it feels like by design. And then we have the Chariot card, moving forward in balance. So I feel like it's just going to take you some time. You may be right. I mean, oh, I didn't even look into that take two. Perhaps that you're still healing from that. Spirit, Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Can you clarify this energy? Ooh, we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like the cycle you just got out of honestly did a number on you. And yeah, it is hard for you to receive because it feels like you're just going to get played again. So I don't feel like that's for everyone. Not everyone is in that space, but some of you are definitely in a space where it's hard for you to receive because it feels like a trick because of how bad the last however long has been. And how much a disappointment and situationships and things ending and like a lack of accountability, people not taking accountability for what they've done and the position that they've played. Wow, we got the Lovers, the Death card, and the Devil in reverse. You may be seeing a lot of 555. We got the Five of Wands here, and then we had the Five of Cups a minute before. So yeah, we have the Lovers card, the Death card, and the Devil in reverse. Spirit is saying this is not a trick, and with the Death card, war is over, man. That last cycle, it really is over. It really is. You're getting so much major arcana as well. You got the Empress, the Magician, the Chariot, the Sun, the Devil, the Death, Lovers. You got a lot of major arcana. But yeah, Lovers is like a divinely guided connection. So I definitely feel like this connection means something. There's some sort of reason you're being connected with this person. And I feel like it's just to make this lateral move. Like I said, this relationship is going to symbolize like an end to an era. So there's an energy of you moving into like new spaces, trying new things, being around a different kind of people. I just heard different clientele. So if you have any sort of business that deals with people in the physical, you're going to even have a different kind of clientele. So like say you have like a massage therapy practice, if you're moving into a nicer, you know, part of the state, the country, you know, the world, then it's like, yeah, you're going to have a different kind of clientele. So there's a lot of energy, you know, and a lot of this person kind of leveling you up and this being really impactful and different. And Devil card in reverse, it's not another test. We have the Death card here, but Five of Wands and the Five of Cups is definitely feeling like internal turmoil and chaos. So I feel like you just need some time to kind of self-regulate, self-soothe. Let me see. Spirit, do you have anything to say about this take two? Well, we have the Page of Pentacles, so I don't feel like they're coming into your life to literally just mess with you and play you. Page of Pentacles is them at least trying to make some sort of offer, but we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So just know that their motivation is because Eight of Wands, they know that Six of Wands, you realize who you are, you know who you are now, you've leveled up in a personal kind of way. And Eight of Wands, once that bow gets let go, they are no longer going to be able to touch you, to be near you, to have you. There's absolutely no chance. So I see them kind of rushing in. Page of Pentacles with, for whatever reason, the Page of Pentacles feels like the best that they have, which is just crazy to say because the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, there's so many other cards that could show up as someone like really having something to share and give, but I just feel intuitively with this Page of Pentacles, like it feels really genuine. It does feel like that's the best they have, and it isn't enough. So maybe this ending is bittersweet because you still care about this person from a heart space, but you know, it's like no tears left to cry. I did all this work to heal. I can't go back. It's like I can't disrespect my own journey by going back. I can't disrespect all that healing and the version of me that fought tooth and nail to get out of here to just go back to you. So some of you, it's going to be the principle. Why you can't come back. For some of you, Page of Pentacles just isn't enough compared to all the other stuff that you're being offered. And for some of you, it's like 60-40. 40% of yourself still wants to fold. 60% of you is over the hump and wants to move forward. So you're just trying to move forward. Regardless, it feels hard. It doesn't feel like winning. Even if this person did you wrong, it doesn't feel like winning. So we have the Child, the Lily, and the Stork. You guys, we're getting so much pregnancy symbolism. Listen, you better chill out. If you're not trying to have no baby, group one, you better chill. We got the Stork. It says change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, and transformation. That's literally your entire spread. We have the Lily with old age and maturity, peace, virtue, wisdom, and retirement, it says on here. So yeah, this is giving long-term relationship. Like I said, I don't want to say, oh, this is your final partner. Everyone's getting married because, you know, not everyone's going to get married to this person. Not everyone even values marriage, but it's giving. Didn't we get the Four of Wands? We had the Four of Wands in the beginning when I cut the deck. It's giving marriage energy. And then we have the Child here. It says young, innocent, youth, playful, beginner. Yeah, a lot of pregnancy energy, a lot of child energy, but also with that Sun card, that's the energy of you returning to your inner child and being taken care of by another person and by the universe. So I'm happy for you. This is definitely an upgrade. And yeah, that's what I got for you, Group 1. That is everything about your next lover. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Sunstone and Alice in Luna's Tarot, this is your reading. We're going to tap in and see your next lover. We're going to get everything about them. Oh my God, we have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Group 1 got the Empress and the Four of Wands as I cut the deck. I didn't see what the other card was when I cut the deck, but you guys got the Empress as well. So a very strong, empowered energy this week, a very strong, fertile energy of just being tapped in, connected to spirit, the divine. And these are timeless. So whenever you're seeing this, this is the energy you're in. So let's see what else we get, Spirit. Their next lover, please, for Group 2. The relationship. What kind of connection is this, Spirit? Tell us everything. Ooh, so this person is definitely treating you very well. We got Prince/Princess treatment. That goes hand in hand with the Empress. However, the Empress does represent kind of, she's like the queen of all queens. There's queens in the tarot deck, and then there's the Empress, a step higher than that. So she's like goddess energy because it is the Empress, not the Emperor. But still, you know, Prince/Princess treatment coming up for you, Group 2. So I'm not surprised that this is your next lover. You may be in a space where it's like, it's Prince/Princess treatment or nothing, okay? You're treating me like a royalty or nada. If you're not adding, you're subtracting. Let's see what we get. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, so it looks like you guys may have been in some sort of wait period. We do have the second chance card. Interestingly enough, though, when this card first came out, I heard 2020. Isn't it so crazy to think 2020 was 4 years ago now? Like, that's actually insane. But I heard 2020 when this card came out. So you may have had a relationship that was supposed to manifest by 2020, 2021, even 2022. And your timeline may have gotten screwed up, even 2019, the year before, because Spirit knows before we know. So things get, shifted around even before we are aware of it. But, usually with second chance, obviously that would be talking about, let me flip this over because it keeps focusing on their faces. Usually with second chance, it's talking about like a second chance with a specific person. And for some of you, that may be true. But I really felt strongly when that card came out that this actually has more to do with a relationship that wasn't able to manifest for you. Especially with, where was it? I thought we had the wait is over. Especially with this card coming out. So it definitely feels like there was something that was supposed to manifest like significantly sooner than now. Like it was supposed to come in. But there was some sort of misalignment, something that happened that caused this to get delayed. And it's like, okay, the wait is finally over. So if you feel like you've been in a loop since, a few years ago, even if it hasn't been like completely dead for you, nothing going on. But if you just feel like you've been meeting the same type of person, or the same energy, like jumping from person to person in any sort of loop, even a loop to do with your self-concept or manifestation, or this could even apply to business, like in other areas of your life. If you've been in a loop, having a hard time, having that true good new beginning, like for an example, this is like, okay, you finally left that job, you got the ambition, the motivation to just do it, you took the leap, and then you kind of ended up in a similar workplace where it's the same kind of characters, just different people, different bodies, that type of thing. I see you finally getting out of that loop. And we have the Quantum Leap card. So it feels like your last life is very succubus. So if that's your message, like the saying, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if that's your message, you're going to feel that deep in your spirit, because it feels like your old life or the life that you're stepping out of is kind of like a black hole to some regard. And it doesn't have to be your whole life. It could just be one specific area of your life, like romance. Use business as an example, but just romance. I just saw 444 on the camera. It felt so succubus, like there was always something pulling you back into that karmic relationship or that space, or with these same kind of people. It just felt like it would not let go. So I do see you finally getting let go. And with the Quantum Leap card, it kind of feels like you have to quantum leap, because if not, your old life is just going to suck you back in again. So this time around, we have doing it the right way. So for those of you who this second chance is with someone specific, someone on your mind, you guys are doing it the right way this time around. So if there was an outside influence of friends, family, religion, society, they're dismantling those beliefs, or they've already dismantled those beliefs, which is why they're showing up as ready and able to move forward. Or if this is more like their work situation, they have a much better work-life balance now, where they can give you a relationship that you deserve, so that it's not just a repeat of the past. So yes, the wait is over. There's a second chance here. For some of you, it's with a specific person. For most of you, I would say, it's a second chance at getting you in the right place at the right time as a specific person that Spirit already has planned out for you. And we have the third eye chakra based connection card that came up here. So I have a feeling that you already know who this is. When you have a third eye chakra based connection, that's when you get a lot of that dream space or astral activity, a lot of that kind of spiritual activity, especially with the crown chakra as well. But the third eye chakra, specifically like dreams, feelings, there's this saying, the universe communicates to you in your most fluent language. So if your most fluent language is dreams, that's how Spirit would communicate to you. Or if your most fluent language is like totem animals and insects, that's how Spirit would communicate certain messages to you. So with third eye chakra based connection, your next lover, you guys have already seen each other before or felt each other before, or this is like love at first sight because you instantly resonate with this person. it just makes sense, and you're able to go right into the connection is also something that I'm seeing. Like there's nothing holding either of you back. It's like able to start right away. All right. Let's see. We have checks all the boxes. Oh, we literally got dream space / astral lover. So yeah, when the cards start speaking like this and it's just so clear, that's how you know. That's how you know it's your message. That's how you know spirit is speaking and channeling. Checks all the boxes. You guys are able to lock right in, step right into a relationship. There's no hold up. There's no, oh, I got to do this and this and or I don't feel like I'm ready, or work and da 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 da. It's like, no, you can just move straight into the connection, and you have seen each other before in the dream space or the astral. So not everyone dreams like super clearly. Some people don't see faces, or, you know, I don't know. There's so many different like versions and variations of dreams. So maybe you haven't seen this person's face, but you will know. You will know. Something about this is going to feel very magnetic and attractive beyond words. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Ooh, we got the spotlight card here. It says, put yourself out there, gaining more attention and eye-catching. So you may be feeling called to some sort of first house change right now, or you may have some activity going on in your natal chart, something transiting your first house, a lot of planets in your first house, or maybe they just left the first house. Because that's all about your physical vessel or how other people see you, you know. It's like, okay, this is how people resonate with me, relate to me, see me, view me. And with the spotlight card coming up here, you're gaining more attention. For some of you, this means you're gaining more followers. For some of you, this is, I'm also seeing in the workplace, work keeps coming up super strong here in your reading. So I feel like you guys may be leveling up in business as well, and career. You may have something going on in your second house, your 10th house. But yeah, with the spotlight, it's like you're definitely catching more attention. So if you've been working, you haven't been seeing results, you're going to start to see results, and other people are going to start to see them as well. And sometimes we can't always see like how different we look and whatnot. But other people are going to start commenting on like how good you look, honestly. And then Spirit is saying, you know, put yourself out there. So I would say if it feels natural, don't force yourself. Again, you know, your intuition is spot on at this time. It's speaking to you. So you'll know if Spirit is saying like, hey, go here, or hey, do this. But I wouldn't, you know, force yourself to go out and whatnot. But I would say try to, you know, just try your best in whatever situation. We have, oh, Spirit is saying so loud. Get off your phone. Spirit just said that so freaking loud in my ear. So someone may be always on their phone, like even when you're going to the grocery store, it's like, or when you're waiting in line for your food or whatever, it's like you're on your phone. And Spirit is like, this is the time where you meet people. You got to give them, Spirit is like really showing the middle ground. Like, okay, yeah, if you prefer people to approach you first, okay, if you're hearing Spirit say like, okay, be open, that's kind of like your part. At least be open so you can, you know, make eye contact, see if someone's trying to get your attention, see if there's any energy around. You don't want to be all up in people's face, but also Spirit is like screaming, get used to being off your phone, especially when you're out and about. And that may be when you're on it the most. Okay. So we have be your first priority. It says, don't settle. Your needs are not being met. Self-care and dating yourself. So that's also a really good one. Dating yourself. You can meet this person as you're dating yourself, going to a happy hour, or as you're shopping, whatever you like to do. Like even if you just like to go around to craft stores and, you know, get coffee and just kind of browse, like go ahead and do that. Keep your phone in your bag. Challenge yourself to keep your phone in your bag. Every other time you go out, keep your phone in your bag. So not every time, okay, fine. But every other time, keep your phone in your bag. Browse, even when you're just walking around the mall and you're going from one store to another. Don't get on your phone. Keep your phone in your bag. Get used to making, you know, eye contact, or get used to, you know, keeping yourself busy in that time. Even if you have to let your eyes wander and look at things that you're not interested in, it's better than being on your phone. Spirit just keeps highlighting that. All right, so we have no you hang up, and we have Rosie. So I see all the flirtation. I see all the feels happening here. It kind of feels like you're in school again, unless you are literally in school. It feels like you're in school again, though, and you have a crush. No You Hang Up says late night convos, texting all day, and open communication. So you and your next lover are very throat chakra activated. You guys like to talk to each other, like to be around each other, like to just always be connected in some way, talking and whatnot. It's just nice. And then we have Rosie, which says flirting, compliments, and joking. So this person gets your humor. They have a good sense of humor as well. And this is someone you can joke with, be casual with. It doesn't have to be like flirty all the time. It can just be like a homie kind of vibe at times. And it's a vibe. I see you really liking their energy in this person. Okay, Spirit. For group 2. So tell us about the relationship. What is the nature of this connection? So we have the Emperor, the Strength card. Yeah, something about this is super effortless. I do feel like this person will approach you first, and I hate to say that because then it's like, again, everyone has a different message. That's not going to be for everyone, but for the majority of you, this person is either going to approach you first or make it really easy for you to say something. It'll be very natural. It won't be like you're approaching to get to know them. It'll be like you're saying something because, say they have like a pin on their backpack and it's a band you used to listen to in high school, you know, like for an example, it's like something like that. It's very easy to talk to them because it's like, oh, I used to listen to them, blah, 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 blah. Like easy, not like, oh, I'm talking to them because I'm breaking the ice because I'm romantically interested. It feels very easy and effortless. So if you do say something, it'll be easy. But 6 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit is highlighting this is like your just reward and well overdue. 6 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse is like 0 effort. So I don't feel like you literally have to do anything to bring this together. We have the Strength card and the Empress. Like the Empress is so magnetic. This person is very attracted to you. And also this person is very attracted to your strength in itself. I'm seeing someone lifting now. So Spirit is saying this could be a gym crush situation. Or you may be lifting at home and like people are really starting to notice. Yeah. Ooh, we got the Magician here. So if there is anything for you to do, I would say on a manifesting front, but in the physical, I'm not seeing too much. 10 of Wands is kind of like, yeah, a heavy burden to carry, but 10 of Wands is also cycle completion, and we have the Star in reverse. So this is like something, this is the result of something that was out of alignment or already supposed to come in. The Star card is like, the North Star, it's being at the right place at the right time. It's everything coming together in perfect order and perfect timing. So with the Star reversed, it's like, no, this is something that was really supposed to been come. So if anything, if you want to do anything, I would say manifesting it from a spiritual perspective is fine, especially if you're doing like God work, goddess work, things that make you feel empowered, things that make you feel confident, stuff like that. But anything other than that is really unnecessary at this time. And if you're not comfortable with manifesting, I do have custom spell work and manifestation candles that I dress and burn for you on my altar. So you can always have someone else do it for you. Ooh. Yeah, we have the Tower card here, which is kind of eerie. So I feel like this is going to come in really unexpectedly. Maybe even inconveniently a little bit. So much wand energy too. Like we had the 10 of Wands before, now we got the 9 of Wands. Something about this feels very unconventional and strange. It may be really unlike you to feel this way and to be in this kind of connection. You may be uncomfortable and you may have never seen yourself in this way. I feel like this person is going to take you out of your comfort zone, but in the very best possible way. I was even picking up on a little bit of like a rock star type of energy. So, you know, like maybe not a literal rock star where it's like this person is in a band or something like that. But I don't know, certain aesthetics, you may look at people and say like, wow, this person looks really rock star. Like I feel like in that kind of way, like someone who lives a certain kind of life can be rock star. And that's kind of the energy that I feel here. So this person may have their own business, a startup. This person may be really good in business or have had like something amazing happen, like they just went viral and their startup ended up like, it's giving Ring Camera vibes. If you know the story about Ring Camera, I want to say they were on Shark Tank, and didn't they get denied? I'm pretty sure they went on Shark Tank, and I don't think any sharks invested in them, and now Ring, like everybody knows Ring. You know, Ring cameras for your home, you can see who's at your front door, yada yada. It's giving like that kind of vibes where it's like people didn't believe in them, or they had something that people just didn't see really becoming very anything. And then all of a sudden they're a multi-million-dollar company. So this person may be like new money aesthetic. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, so I see you eating well, and I see them really spoiling you. So heavy on that prince/princess treatment that came up before. Spirit's now showing me a new phone. This person may be buying you a new phone. We have the Three of Wands, so you kind of like felt this coming to a degree, or you've always felt like this was supposed to be your life. You may have strong Taurus energy in your chart, strong Libra, or even Pisces energy I'm feeling in your chart, because it just feels like a placement that just has an intuition that just knows and feels and just honestly craves for more. And now I'm feeling Virgo energy. So I do see you getting that. And I feel like it was somewhat predicted or anticipated. Even if you don't particularly value like really expensive things and gifts and all that, you don't need all that. You may have noticed like how people react to you. It's like, yeah, I don't know why, but everyone wants to spoil me. I don't know what's up with that, but we have the coffin, the child, and the birds here. The coffin says endings, loss, sadness, illness, and transformation. So there is something you're letting go of. And we did have that Tower card before that came up. And I just felt like, it had something to do with more like, oh, this is really different for you. But now that the coffin's coming up, maybe there is something you're letting go. It could be your apartment that you love, your city that you love, your lifestyle that you love. Maybe you're in a pocket. People don't understand, you know, people who aren't just chasing and on the hustle understand there are many pockets of just sustainability, love, happiness that are totally away from what society tells you happiness looks like. You know, you don't have to be in a $10,000 a month apartment in a high rise in the city to be happy. And I feel like you may be in a pocket, so it kind of feels like, it feels a lot to let go of that because you found true happiness where you are. There's some sort of ending that's happening simultaneously as you're stepping into this life. We have the child. It says young, innocent youth, playful beginner, and playfulness. So yeah, we did get the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, like a lot of cards leading up to like a new beginning, and then the Tower when it's all crashing down. So honestly, if the shoe starts to drop, if stuff starts to go down, literally let it. Literally let it. It's for your better good, truly. And it's going to be replaced and then some. We have birds. It says gossip, small problem, excitement, anxiety, restlessness, and chatter. So as you're excited and ready to move on, you got the birds in the back with stuff to say. This could be you leaving a job because you ain't got to work no more. This could be you leaving your parents' house because you don't need them to take care of you anymore. This could be you leaving your job and no one's believing in you. Like, really, you got a new relationship and you're just going to trust that person to take care of you and move on, you know, to a new job. What do you think you're going to do? And it's like, don't even share with people what you got going on. Just dip, okay? Just dip, because you can't argue with someone who doesn't want to understand you. So whatever, you know, go step into your happiness. But especially if you spent a long time around these people, it's easier said than done. So give yourself some grace. I do see a little bit of a bittersweet ending, but that is your next lover. It's going to be really good, really valuable. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, work, candles, all that is on there. And that's what I have for you today, Group 2. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the Appetite Stone and the Dark Mansion Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next Lover, what kind of relationship will this be? Who is this, Spirit, for group 3 with the Appetite Stone? Please show us their next lover for group 3. Nice. We have a right hand / confidant, and the wait is over. So it seems like you've really been waiting. Oh my goodness, we got Bella the Ball that came out here too. You have really been waiting to be someone's first priority, to be the object of their affection, to be the light in their eyes, just everything. Like, and it feels like you're finally getting that. Something about this does feel very magical. So with right hand / confidant, you can really trust this person, and the wait is over. It looks like you've been waiting to bond with someone on a heart space level where they really love you, care about you, for you, they understand you, and it's not about what I can do for you, what you can do for me. It's just about the love that you have together with them. So very mutual, heart space based. And then we have Bella the Ball, which just makes it so much better, because then you know that this person, like, they really only have eyes for you. Now, the thing about Bella the Ball, though, that means that multiple eyes are on you. So group 3, this may be a plentiful time for you when it comes to romantic offers, romantic interest. You may have more than one person that's checking you out at this time. But there is a very clear front runner, and that is your next lover. And this person makes you more than a priority. I'm like, what's more than a priority? I don't know what word that would be, but you really are what they feel is the best for them. You're such a good fit. And I just heard unconventional. So something about this connection may be unconventional. Like, you guys may have very different aesthetics or viewpoints, but you make it work. Spirit for group 3. Yeah, there's another connection that wants to come in here, but it's just like, I don't feel like, well, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe it's not necessarily another person that's trying to come in, but we have letting it fizzle out. So it does seem like your next lover is not the person that you're currently talking to. We did get better space. So for a small portion of you, this connection that you would let fizzle out at a previous point in your journey, both of you are now in a better space. But I wouldn't say it's, you know, you're a part of this group unless it's been at least 3 months, like some sort of significant time for someone to really like go through a change. It's one thing for someone to realize, okay, this is where I really want to be, but it's another thing for someone to, like, you know, do that work to go through whatever changes are necessary that kept you out of alignment before. So for a small portion of you, I would say, yeah, this could be someone that you already know, someone that you let it fizzle out with, and now they're in a better space. It's a better time. But you would know. I feel like you would know intuitively if this was them. Like, there would be something like, okay, this person is literally done with that project, or this person has taken action to dissociate from whatever was holding them back before, whether it was friends, family, religion. They're not in that friend group anymore, or they've walked away from that religion, or, you know, their community, whatever that means for them. So I feel like you would know if that's you. But we have genuine connection, desired person, and checks all the boxes. So this connection, group 3, is like the one you've been really waiting for. The type of connection you've been trying to manifest, especially for those of you who have been speaking to Spirit and you've been like detailing out what it is that you're looking for. If you've been telling Spirit, like, listen, these are all the things that I want in a relationship. Those of you who are manifesting, this is that desired person. And it's a genuine connection here. You feel very close. Oh my God. What is going on? I just heard lady in the streets, freak in the sheets. I don't know who that applies to. Somebody's ready to get that thing cracked open though. Listen, chill out, group 3. This ain't that kind of reading. But we have sub-dom dynamic, and then we have instigator / setup. So instigator / setup, you can meet this person as you're out and about. You can meet this person most likely as you're with other people. Instigator is really like an energy of like when someone else kind of like plays wingman and kind of helps the connection, you know, come together. So if you're someone more shy, or one of your friends may be stirring the pot to get this started, or vice versa on their end, say they're out, and even if like you're alone, you're not out with anyone, one of their friends with them may stir the pot and kind of push this person to go out of their comfort zone and to, you know, talk to you, start something with you. And then we have sub-dom dynamics. So listen, I didn't need to know all of that, but yeah, you guys may look like, oh, I'm seeing Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's very interesting. On the surface, you guys may look plain Jane, but then it's like when you're alone or when you're at home, it kind of feels like you live an alternative lifestyle. It kind of feels like there's more to the connection, more to the story, more heavy on the more, just more here, like something that not everyone sees. But we have mutual feelings and confident and grounded, so it's perfect for you. Whatever type of connection this is, it's perfect for you. I'll clarify that with the tarot. But it feels like you guys have it figured out. You know what it is that you want, and neither of you are ashamed about what it is that you seek in a relationship. You're just kind of going for it. So let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 3. Tell us more about their next lover. For group 3, let's see. Ugh, how did I know? I literally had a feeling like right away. We have take 2. Ex coming back, second chance, and ghost of the past. So for some of you, this is like literally who this is. But I feel like you would know. This wouldn't be someone you have no interest in, someone who you wouldn't want to come back. This would be like that one ex that, you know what, I wouldn't mind if they came back because, you know, maybe you didn't even get to explore it if they were preoccupied with other things, or vice versa. If you self-sabotaged or, you know, had some stuff going on to where you couldn't jump into this connection at the time it was available, or at the time they were here the first time around. And I feel like that's probably more the case. It doesn't really give like full-on ex energy. With letting it fizzle out, it feels more like you guys just were kind of dry with each other, or very short. Like it feels more like that than like a full-on ex. But we have Bewitched, so heavy on the, what was it? Belle of the Ball energy. Heavy on the belle of the ball energy. A lot of people are looking at you, looking to you, under your spell for sure. Bewitched says, entranced, I put a spell on you, and infatuated. So a lot of people are very much so infatuated with you, attracted to you. They want to be close to you. They want to talk to you. There's an energy here of people being very much so interested in what you have going on and wanting to be close to you, bewitched by you. You may have put a spell on yourself, like an attraction or a magnetic spell. I just heard Delilah specifically. You may be working with Delilah or done some sort of Delilah work. Yeah, I'm hearing like heavy on the approach, to get people to approach. So if you've been specifically like attracting people who need you to like get out of your comfort zone first and need you to approach and make it feel like a safe space before they can engage, that may have been something you've been working on. We have unavailable. It says numb, unsure, working through hard emotions. So I wonder if this is your energy. Spirit, is this their energy, or is this the take 2 energy? Who is unavailable? We have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I feel bad for this person because they're trying so hard, but it's like no matter how hard they try, they just keep ending up with this Page of Pentacles. This feels like someone who's hustling and only able to make ends meet. This feels like someone who is trying so hard to level up, trying so hard to accomplish something. Like this feels like someone who's really going for it, like they're really just trying to do their best. But Page of Pentacles, they still have very little to offer. So I feel like this person who's in a better space, they are in a better space, but it isn't exactly sustainable. We have the Knight of Cups and the Tower. It's like every time they try to move forward with you, something happens. So their car may break down, or you know what, honestly, Spirit may not want this person talking to you, because the Tower represents outside like influences as well. So maybe it's legit, like they're working overtime, 8 of Pentacles, and they only ever have Page of Pentacles that they can offer. And I feel like that's because with that Tower card, Spirit may not be letting this person make an offer on you like that. They want to, but it's just like Queen of Cups. So you may be out of their, I don't want to say tax bracket, but you may be out of their, just their reach. Like, there's definitely a misalignment here. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. For whatever reason, Spirit wants you to focus on the new. So we'll focus on the new from here. Spirit's obviously not very much so in favor of this connection. And I feel like that's not even because of who they are. I feel like it's because of where they are in life right now. You're showing up in Queen of Cups position, and they're kind of showing up in Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups position. Knight of Cups, it's like, I can take you on a date. I can wow you here and there. I'm chivalrous, you know, I have good energy. I'm charming, which can make you feel like we're a good match. But in the 3D, we don't really match up. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I have to work really hard. So I feel like this person, I just heard Saturn return. They may be going through a really tough transit right now that really is causing them to focus on other things. So it's like, yeah, they're in a better space, but like I was feeling, it's not exactly sustainable. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? People are keeping up with you on, yeah, people are keeping up with you on social media. There was the social media card that wanted to jump out a second ago. We have equal give, equal take, synergy, reciprocation, energy being matched, or sorry, it says effort being met. So there's definitely an energy here of this person. They're really trying, but I just don't feel like they have enough. So I feel like they are kind of being forced to focus on what they have going on right now. And that's an energy for multiple people, because we did get bewitched before. So as your next lover is coming in, it's like all these people are coming out of the woodwork trying to date you, talk to you, want to be near you, have something to do with you, but they're not matching up. And yo, if people aren't matching up, if they're not a good match, Spirit is bringing down tower moments on people. Like, you stop that. You know you are not a match. So if you come in here and you try to like move things around, if you come in here trying to make a move on group 2, you're getting struck with the lightning. Okay, back to hell. People are having tower moments. If they try to approach you and you're not a match, I'm telling you, like, they have unlucky things happen to them. Look at this. This is crap. I feel like you see through it, which is good, but there's an energy of someone or something kind of sabotaging you. Not gonna lie. We got the Lovers in reverse, the King of Wands, 5 of Swords reversed. There's like an energy of people saying, Lovers in reverse, no, I don't care what you have going on. I don't care what you're trying to move forward into. King of Wands, I'm the person for you. King of Wands is very egotistical as well. 5 of Swords in reverse, I don't see you engaging, which is good. But with the Lovers, there may even be like an energy, an entity, a spirit, a generational curse that you're breaking. Something bigger kind of going on, because it does feel like someone's got a vengeance, like someone is really going out of their way to try to get to you. So I would say do your protection work, do your clearing work, your return to sender work. I got manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I don't advertise them, the black ones. I have every other candle on there. I don't advertise the black ones because they're more forceful. But you can just hit me on there and say like, hey, you said you got the black. Can I get a black? Because listen, I need to banish some people back to hell. I need to put them back in their spot. I need to do return to sender, whatever way you want to go about it. But this is a good time to do your protection work, your clearing work. Get some black salt off of Amazon, sprinkle that all around your house. And, you know, light a candle for yourself or have someone else do it for you, because this feels like a person. And if it's not a person, it has to be something big, like a generational curse you'd be breaking, because it feels like they have intention. It feels conscious, like someone is going out of their way to make sure you get something else. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's not over, I'm hearing. Yo. Oh my God, we got the Four of Wands reversed. Four of Wands is literally marriage energy. And we got that showing up reversed. Look at the happy couple with the little, I always forget what this thing is called. Somebody let me know in the comments what this is called, please. Like, what's that thing that people get married under? It's usually like oval shape. What is that? But anyways, you guys got it reversed. So there is an energy of someone trying to, Ten of Swords in reverse, say, this isn't over, Four of Wands in reverse. Stop your marriage, moving on, new relationship from coming through. Someone outside is super loud with a car. And it sounds like they're going fast. So this person may be trying to like come in, rush you. That's King of Wands, fire energy. Distract you, get you to miss your mark. I'm like, I haven't even gotten anything about them yet. Spirit, can you tell us about the lover? Can you tell us about this relationship? They want to stop your plans. Listen, nobody can stop the divine mission, and that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. A part of this too, yeah, we got the Emperor. Spirit's like, just know it's a boss. Just know that it's someone who's actually worth your energy, your time. But we have the Three of Pentacles. They couldn't stop this if they wanted to. This is forward moving motion, carefully woven plans. Three of Pentacles is also an energy of the higher power working with you and bringing this together. So yeah, no, they couldn't stop this even if they wanted to. It's full steam ahead. Five of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Eight of Wands energy, like strong, fast, quick, fast, in a hurry. But I think that your next lover is going to take you out of your current situation even faster than they can try to rush in. This feels like someone who comes in with a lot of energy. They word salad you, or they try to hurry up and get you to agree to something super quick. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but it's just like certain people, it's like they try to hurry up and get you to agree with something, or they're just rapid fire with whatever they're saying, like trying to force you to fold under pressure and just agree with whatever they're trying to do. And that's how this energy feels. So I feel like Spirit, I feel like this person is taking you away from that before they get the chance. We have the Strength card and the Chariot card here. Dang, one of the other groups got that exact combination, the Strength card and the Chariot. I can't remember if it was group 2 or 1. You may have felt called to one of those as well. But we have the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Wands here. So it's a balancing act. You're trying to keep yourself together. The Hermit in reverse is like you want to go out, you want to have fun, you want to do new things, and there's going to be a lot of adventure with your next lover. But not going to lie, there's a lot of drama, and it feels like you can't even go out because your ex or whoever, all these people, they know your favorite spots, or they're trying to sabotage you. Honestly, this may be a spirit jumping in from person to person. Like, if you notice that people are trying to sabotage you, people that you don't even know, yeah, I feel like it's a spirit and something more serious. So I'm telling you, do that return to sender, do that invisibility work, do that protection work, because this is nothing to play with. We have the dog and the whip. The dog says friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy, support, and obedience. This would be a good time to petition a dog spirit. This would be a good time to petition a spirit in relation to dogs. I want to say Hecate is in relation to dogs, and if you like darker stuff, Marcosius is really good, very loyal, Damon. If you want to petition a dog spirit around you for like protection. And then we have the whip with conflict, debate, hard work, abuse, pain, and physical activity. So yeah, there's a lot of conflict, and I feel like your guides are loyal to you and this person is loyal to you, but their energy does get kind of overpowered with all the other people going on. And I don't even think it's one specific person. It's like you're going to start to see these occurrences or new people that you're meeting or random people that you come across saying the same thing that your ex would say, or the same thing as someone who you met the other day would say, and it's going to be kind of freaky. So it's like on one end, you want to go out, you want to have fun, you want to adventure with your lover, and you'll be able to do that, but there may have to be like a big change, like a move or being in a completely new environment. You may not be able to go to your usual bars, your usual restaurants, and it sucks because that's why, listen, I don't care, I gatekeep. I will never ever in my life tell someone my favorite restaurant again. I promise you I would never tell someone, because I will throw down in a restaurant spot. I'm telling you, do not bring your new bae to the restaurant unless you wanted to get fought. Because that's where we're at with it. Okay, listen. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm not the bigger person. I'm not. I will throw hands. Anyways, let me get off that. I see a lot of people, sabotaging. Keep up with your spiritual work and whatnot. But yeah, there may have to be like a big change made in order for you to escape this rancid energy of these people who are obsessed with you. But you will be able to. You will be able to move forward. Some of it is under wraps. We did get the Emperor there. So Spirit's like, just know that they're worth your while, your time. You couldn't miss them even if you wanted to, because their energy is going to be so distinctly good and things that you deserve. But just know there's a lot of people in your energy, a specific ex that you may have even wanted things to work out with at a certain time in your energy. So you're going to be kind of ducking and dodging all this BS as this new life and relationship is emerging. That's what I have for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you want a private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, all of that is on there. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Howlite Crystal Point and the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, this is your reading. Your next lover. What kind of relationship will this be? We will get all of that. Ooh, we got the Eight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, they're working out, working hard. This could even be like a gym crush type of energy. This could be someone who's very athletic, someone who's very physically appealing, your type. If you have a type, Spirit, for Group 4, please show us their next lover, their next relationship for Group 4. Ooh, this is someone who's been interested for a while here. We have crushing for a while. So this feels like this is at least a person from a place you frequent, or someone who's seen you multiple times, i.e. the gym or your workplace, or, someone in your friend group who has, there's like a bird chirping nonstop outside. I feel like that's a sign, like this person has been kind of sending signs and signals trying to get you to pick up that they've been flirting. But crushing for a while, yeah, it's giving strong gym crush energy, not gonna lie. But we have right hand confidant, so it seems like you guys, oh, Spirit's showing me a couple meal prepping together. Okay, that is so cute. But it seems like you guys are, in the same vibe, like in the same career field, or you're about the same things in life. You guys have a lot of mutual interests. And then I was feeling something else. I forgot though. Oh, Spirit was showing me this could be someone like from a place that you frequent. So say this is like your local grocery store. This could be someone that you frequently saw like a few times though. Like you always seem to go at the same time as this person, but you may go at night, in the morning sometime, midday. And it's like the last 3 times I went, I swear I saw the same person and we were giving each other eyes. Could be something like that. But I feel like this person has saw you at least one time before things pop off. And we have subtle intimacy here. So it's like there's been these sacred looks or these sacred moments, and it's subtle and it's something that people from the outside really wouldn't be able to tell. I wouldn't even bother trying to tell your friends about this because they're not going to get it. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? You guys stared at each other for 10 seconds straight. Like, are you sure? Da, 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 da. Like, don't even let people, drag you down or make you second guess yourself. Have confidence in what you know, what you feel. But with subtle intimacy there, I'm seeing it. I'm picking up on it. There's been this subtle intimacy between you and this person where it feels like you may feel very comforted in their presence. You may feel very calm, comfortable and warm, and that may be something that really kind of lets you know, like, okay, this is someone important or this is someone significant. The calmer you feel, the better. Yeah, we have soft for you. So like say you guys share the same friend group and this person is known for being like the clown, the comedian in the friend group, always, cracking jokes on people and whatnot. It's like this person is soft for you and soft towards you. They don't joke on you. They don't get on you like that. Or, they just, I'm telling you, it's that subtle intimacy. Like they go out of their way to do things for you, and people would not notice it. So say you guys are at a party, it's like, hey, can you bring me someone ask, hey, can you bring me a drink? They bring them a drink. And then you ask, can you bring me a drink? And it's like, they bring you the drink, but they pour it out of the can for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the smallest little thing that would make you feel insane, but you notice those differences. So you guys may be very detail oriented, because it's like, no, it's, I feel like, yeah, we even have familiar face that has come up. So I do feel like this person. Familiar face doesn't talk about like an ex though, like an ex coming back around. It's really literally just a familiar face, someone that you're used to, someone you're familiar with, someone you've seen before. But I'm also picking up on another energy here where this makes sense why you guys haven't been able to connect. Like say they're the kind of person that always goes to gym with a friend or something like that. It's like their friend may have been blocking here, okay? Because we have thought they had you and dodging the fakes. So I'm just getting a little bit of a messy energy around you or this person. So if you're always, out and about with your friends or one of your, your best friend, you may have to leave them, at home for a while so you can go do your thing and at least make the connection. And then you can bring them around once the connection's already made. Or if this is on their end, that could be why you guys haven't been able to move forward, because I just heard cousin. So it could be a relative, but there could be someone in their ear. And now I'm hearing community. So if they're a part of like a specific community of people that are always, kind of at the same events and with each other and things like that. Yeah, I'm feeling that too. Thought they had you kind of feels like one of their friends had a crush on you or talked to you before. And or Spirit's also showing me maybe they tried to flirt with you before, but with dodging the fakes, you were not going for it. So say this is like a gym crush. It's like their friend struck out with you. So they're always putting they're always putting in a bad word for you, or they're always in their ear saying something. And, it feels like there's been a reason why you guys haven't been able to connect. So either way, I see you guys moving forward from that. Nice. We got the confession card. So there will be a confession here. This person will admit to you that they have romantic feelings for you. They will confess their feelings. And look at this. It even looks like they're at a bar or something, kind of like, tucked away in a corner. So that may be how it plays out for you, where it's like this person confesses their feelings as you guys have this like split second with each other. And they're just able to finally say like, why haven't we talked before? Like, I've always felt, kind of this attraction towards you or something like that. So they may literally have to just slide in there when they can get the chance. But we have letting it fizzle out. So that was more talking about the energy we were getting previously, where it's like you didn't want to offend this person, whoever these fakes are. It could be multiple people. But I feel like it's talking about the attraction that you guys had before, and you would kind of just take it a back seat, like, all right, if it's meant to be, it'll be, but I'm not going to chase anyone down. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to let it happen. If it's meant to be, it'll come together. Seems like you kind of cooled out on, trying to make things happen. Ooh, we have I Spy with My Little Eye. So yeah, it definitely feels like someone has been watching you. It says someone's keeping tabs, social media stalking. So someone's definitely watching you on social media, trying to see what you have going on, trying to get close to you. It feels like it's multiple people though, not gonna lie. So I feel like it's this person, but also other people. I hope they pick up on that too. I hope they pick up on the fact that someone is low-key obsessed with you. I hope they don't let it slide and let it go. We have Devil in Angel's Clothing and Unavailable. So it could be that this person is typically like a player or someone who is talking to multiple people, dating multiple people, and this person wants to keep them there for their benefit. Like they want them to stay a player and stay single because then they'll always have someone to go out with or whatever. This person, whoever is in their ear, their friend, it feels like they're kind of like, ugh, just childish. It's giving like frat bro energy, or whatever the female equivalent would be. It's giving irritating. That hater friend that's like always like trying to embarrass you around people, it feels like that, because it's like you talk too much, you're doing too much, like literally get out the way. We have unavailable. It says numb, unsure, working through hard emotions, and devil in angel's clothing. It says attention seeking, succubus, and narcissistic. So yeah, I'm going to get off that. I'm going to move into like, you know, something else, move into the lover, but their energy, their friend's energy is almost coming up more than theirs is. So I feel like it may be, again, like their community. Perhaps it's not that this is a friend, it's like a whole community, because that's how it feels, or like a hating sister, a hating brother, like a sibling, like someone who's really close to them, that's really in their ear and trying to keep them unavailable, keep them from happiness, keep them stuck even. I'm seeing someone like keeping someone drinking out as well. This person may have gone through a breakup like months ago or even over a year ago, and it just feels like someone who's trying to keep them in that space. And energy is fluid, so this could be vice versa. So this could be a friend in your ear that's trying to keep you, keep you toxic. And then we have next chapter here and Rosie. So it's like there's these new beginnings coming in, this good positive energy, moving up, moving on, moving forward. But at the same time, there's just these raggedy people in your energy. Toxic says bad for your health, gaslighting, and manipulator. So yeah, this could be your friend, their friend, or a community. Anywho, we have Rosie and next chapter. Next chapter says someone new approaches, new energy, or a new phase of life begins. And Rosie says flirting, compliments, and joking. So there's like this irritating person, irritating voice in the background of this situation, but you guys are still building a connection. So I feel like it's going to be special. You couldn't stay away from this person if you wanted to, and vice versa. No one could keep you guys apart for too long. No one can stop fate. Spirit. Let me set some intention first. Spirit, can you tell us about the relationship? What kind of relationship is this? Yep, 8 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. 2 cards of moving on. Look at her with her suitcase. She holding on to her baby's hand, and you have like the eerie figure in the background. If you can see that on the card, there's like this shadow. And 6 of Swords, she's walking away. Probably from a masculine, since the child is kind of looking back, almost like that's like a father figure or something. You may even be walking away from someone who took your child in. You may have, like if you're a single parent, you may have even walked away from a relationship with someone who had a strong connection with your child, but you guys were toxic or bad for each other, so you still had to go and move on. And we have the 8 of Cups here, so nothing is holding you back. Which is so interesting how on the 8 of Cups, the masculine is holding the child, and then on the 6 of Swords, the feminine has the child and is walking away. So I feel like this is saying like, even the child can't hold you back. You're making an executive decision. Not to say you'll leave your child, but it just kind of feels like World card. Everything isn't perfect, but you're moving on, period. You've made a solid decision that you're moving towards happiness and you're moving towards a new life. So if there's a friend that tries to keep you faded, you know, tries to keep you at the club, tries to keep you just places and with people that you have no business with, that's ending. And we have the Death card in reverse here, so it's hard to let go of, and some of you are still hanging on, and this is a long time coming, a cycle that's been a long time coming to close. But it feels like there's a bunch of endings kind of happening at the same time as this new beginning with this Lover. We have the King of Swords and Judgment. So there is a really big opportunity coming in here, and I feel like you'll do it. You know, I love how on the Judgment card, she's got her degree. It's graduation. So that's exactly how this feels. You're graduating from the old phase in your life and moving into this King of Wands position. I just heard this person knows how to cook. That may be in a literal sense. The King of Wands is cooking on this card, but I also feel like that's talking figuratively, where it's like this person knows how to take different things and create something out of it. They're very creative, someone who kind of has it all. They're good in business, good in romance. They know how to be romanced and romantic. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. So nothing can hold you back, but it is bittersweet. You're probably going to need some time to heal. And also there's this thing that kind of happens once you're in a safe space. It's like your subconscious naturally knows, okay, we're in a safe space. So it starts to unlock certain memories and thoughts that you previously couldn't address because you didn't have the space to. But now that you're out of that situation and you're in a safe position, you can now see things even more clear. So a lot of people, they'll have these new beginnings, but then they'll start to become very bitter and even angry because those memories, the truth is unlocking, and you're able to finally address, this is what really happened to me, because you're away from that situation, you're safe. So I see some of you guys dealing with that, like you're realizing just how nasty someone had been when they were talking about you. Like, it would feel more personal if it was your friend, but even if it's their friend, it's just like infuriating, not gonna lie. And you're realizing, like, if they wanted to, they would type of energy as you're getting treated by this person so well. It's like, wow, I had really been settling before. It's bittersweet. This connection will be significant here, though. We do have the Judgment card. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Ugh, I'm so annoyed by this energy. It's holding you back, not gonna lie. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups and the Strength card in reverse. Dude, you may have to take some time off of social media. You may have to take some time not drinking. I'm serious, like, or doing whatever you're doing, hanging out with the certain people, because Three of Cups is a card of celebration, going out, having a good time, and it's like Strength card in reverse, that's been wearing you down. I'm even picking up on someone who has insomnia, but when they do finally get some sleep, they may have nightmares. So it's like that stuff, it's wearing down your energy, pulling down your spirit. It's not good for you. It's getting in your way, making it hard for you to manifest, get up in the morning, stick with your goals and whatnot. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race with the Fool card in reverse. There's someone or something trying to stop you. I was just telling this to group 3. You may have felt called to choose group 3 as well, but I don't have it advertised, but I do have the black candles. I don't advertise them just because they're a lot more forceful. White is good for clearing and banishing and whatnot, but black is like, okay, when you're dealing with someone or a spirit or something and you really have to banish it to the nether regions, you pull up that black, okay, and get it to that work. So I don't offer it on there, but if you want me to do a black candle for you, I can. You could just message me on Etsy and say, like, watch your reading and da-da-da-da-da. And I'll do it for you, because this has been through your whole reading. It's annoying, honestly. Someone or something does not want you to win, does not want you to move into your next phase. And Spirit is even showing me your parents. So it could be that your parents want to benefit from you. Like, say you come from a culture that the feminines typically stay home and they take care of the parents and whatnot. It's like someone is trying to keep you stuck. So we have the Mouse and the Tower. It's like they don't want you to have very much. The Mouse says stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, and flaw. The Tower says isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, and government. I don't know why, but disease is really sticking out to me on the Mouse here. So you may be one night out away, one night stand away from, listen, something that you cannot ever get rid of. So be careful. And honestly, I feel like it's better to be isolated than to be, with people who don't want the best for you. You have the Heart. Feeling strongly, like follow your heart. Yeah, you're at a crossroad here. We have the Heart and the Crossroad, so it's kind of like, what will you choose for yourself? The Heart says love, romance, giving, infatuation, affection, the core. And Crossroads says choice, multiple options, hesitation, decision, tolerance, and separation. We have the Bouquet and Clouds. So you're at this crossroads where whatever you choose is going to be very significant. It's going to affect you for a long time. It can be for the positive, it can be for the negative, but it will be your choice. The Bouquet says pleasantness, gift, charming, joy, happiness, and flattery. And Cloud says confusion, negativity, unclarity, doubt, worry, and uncertainty. So you're at this crossroads right now. I would definitely take some time to communicate to Spirit where you want your life to go. Maybe you'll later today want to write a letter. Dear Spirit, I can feel that I'm at a crossroads. These are the things that I'm experiencing, and I don't want that. I'm thankful for the lessons, and I want to let you know I've fully received the lessons from these people and experiences in my life, but I'm ready to move forward, and I step into that new life now. And then list out the things that you want to move towards, because there's definitely something going on. We have the hollow bone with teachability. And that's how I feel. I feel like you guys are teachable, mutable, open. You have potential. But your old life or certain people, the community, they may not. They may be too stuck in their ways and too stuck in, these societal norms that they don't have that teachability, but you have the ability to experience something else, and Spirit wants you to have that. So that's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. All of that is there. But that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.